Welcome to Crimson Guitars, welcome to the building of BoB1. Okay, this is the day. If you have been watching this series, cool. If not, seriously go back and start from the beginning. Today I am doing the final bit, the massive, the potentially incredibly problematic. The entire project could die at this point. But before that, I need to figure out what pickups I'm going to use. The plan up to this point had been just a standard humbucker in the bridge. The wings from the humbucker would fit over the edge, over a gap, and I'd have to put a wedge in there or something to screw it down to, or possibly some sort of a surround. I don't know, are those things common on guitars? I don't like surrounds very much. But it's just occurred to me that actually a P90 would be screwed direct to the neck. So we could have a nice P90 in the bridge, screw it to the neck, and the rest could just be floating over a gap, and that's not a problem, is it? So, well, I'm gonna go do that. Now, do not forget, this guitar is currently up for grabs. Anybody going to crimsonguitars.com and putting an order through our massive Black Friday weeky type sale thing, well, stands a chance to win this guitar. So go do that. Or watch the rest of the video first, but then click the link and go do that. Anyway, downstairs. No, I don't need this. Downstairs. Can you build? Yes. This is the first ever usage of our new camera person. Yeah. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? He seems to be holding it steady. Can you build a P90?
I can.
Do you have the parts for a P90? Sorry, that was it? You've got the parts for a P90. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, essentially, well, make me a P90.
Make you a P90.
So that's, you're gonna have to grind those off. I want it mounted direct rather than
yeah, so I have to
Charlie
grind
Christian
those
type.
off, which, yeah, we used to do anyway. And then cover-wise, we don't have covers, so
Flame maple?
I think flame maple.
Okay.
That would look cool, definitely. Because we can make custom covers. We made nice wooden covers. We've done it before. I haven't, but I'm better. So it's fine.
You're better. You can do anything you want.
Anything, yeah.
Your plane's getting a little rusty. Okay, fine. So, what? It's 4:30? 6 o'clock? Yeah.
Do it for Thursday. Do pickup day tomorrow. I can get some by Thursday.
Fair enough. Okay, we've got pickups on order then. It was going to be a humbucker, but it just doesn't make sense.
No, I think single pickup, single P90, bare bones.
How high is the cover going to be?
About 15 mil.
Because I don't actually need to have a cavity then.
Well, because we can make the base plate, well, we've got the magnets, so it's what the magnets are extra. So we've got two. Let me grab a magnet quickly.
One thing that's been worrying me about this build is routing into it, putting a pickup in once it's all been slit and sliced, and I'm slitting and slicing it today. Like now, it's the next thing I'm doing. It could be quite interesting to just have the pickup literally mounted on the face of the guitar. Who needs cavities?
This battery's literally just died.
This is why you need to go to vintagetoolshop.com and buy an actual manual vernier caliper, because
I've got one, but
and it's better, isn't it?
The apprentice nicked it.
The apprentice nicked it. Did he not bring it back? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 15 mil. It'll be. So.
Alright. Cool. 7 o'clock? Thanks, Dan. we've already got a bit of a dip here. So quite frankly, I could just do a bigger one. I need to do some drawing. Flexible ruler. These bits here are going to be cut away flush to the neck, essentially, and that will give us our first, the point at which our cutaway begins. So even at this stage, I'm still tempted to try to do a V because it would just be so much easier. Okay. I am ready now to bandsaw this neck. And what that means is that, quite frankly, I'm desperately craving some procrastination. I'm going to reward myself with a nice cup of tea after I've cut these out. There is actually a little bit of planing to do. Now you can see on this edge the through cut from the edge of the board is the top or the outside edge. So the outside edge is going to pull out like that. On the other side, the outside edge isn't actually square with the body. So I'm going to have to plane that away, or bandsaw and then plane that away to make that nice and square. This piece here is nice and square because that's the edge that we planed up to run the router off, I think. There we go. Found my procrastination. It involves a hand plane, of course. All right, I've set up the bandsaw. I've put a brand new blade on it. This is all cutting nice and square now, all the way down. And yeah, the site of my triumph or my doom. All right. Fretboard's gonna get in the way. Here goes nothing. Guess what? It's working. Okay. First cut, nice and square, and yeah, that's working rather well. Now I've decided I'm not going to drill the relief holes next to each of these things. It's on the headstock. It's just far too close. It worries me that they're so close. So I'm gonna, well, I might fill those with a piece of ebony or something, or maple actually, I suppose, but I'm not going to do the same, I don't think, on the body. Now I've got rather a lot of bandsawing to do. because I'm trying to put as little pressure on each bend as possible, I think I need to do, in order to get the body size that I would require, I want to make another cut, or 2 or 3. The plan up to this very second had been to completely leave this alone and not do anything. However, we have, it's a fixed bridge. I can always put in, So yeah, essentially what I'm doing is I'm wondering about potentially putting in some more cuts down into here, which would open it out. I'm going to think about that while I'm concentrating intensely on cutting the rest of these, and we'll go from there. That's all right. It's all right. We can do it. Dang it, I made a percussion instrument. I think I deserve a cup of tea now. Through body. The through body ferrules screw me up. What I want to do is have cuts going all the way up to almost the pickup, really. So the pickup's going to be roughly there. So if we... But I wouldn't be able to put ferrules in. But this is a UK-made Granger Guitars bridge, made for us, and they're awesome. And the strings can come out the back instead of go through the body. So that fantastic bit of design means that all I really need to worry about is the screws that hold the bridge in. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to screw this bridge down traditionally into the body. I'm going to possibly going to bolt it. So essentially we've got a bolt going from the top, a nut going from behind, and that clamps it onto the guitar through some holes. Because if it's going through a thin section of the body like that, then any hole that I drill into it, any screw, is going to put outward pressure on it and would then shatter the guitar from its core. Whereas bolts clamping down would not only help hold the guitar together. Another alternative is more wedges. So we've already got a cut there. I could just eyeball it. There's a collective gasp from the world saying, "What? Thou shalt not just eyeball it, Ben." How much is this actually going to give me? Yeah. Oh, hey, sweetheart. Bandsaw hoe. At this point, I'm just having fun, to be honest. Here we go again, even thinner. It wants to be a V. It wants to be something different. Look at the curve. Okay. This does not want to be what I thought it wanted to be. It absolutely is not. All right, so I am... Okay. I'm still tempted to split. There's... you saw that I eyeballed splitting those sections down the center in half again. It wasn't flexible enough. And I'm tempted, these 4 sections bang in the middle, those, I'm tempted to whack the bandsaw down again through the middle. At this point, I'm going to sing an ode to my BS250. This little thing is essentially a hobbyist's bandsaw. Record Power have built a hobbyist's bandsaw that can do that. I'm kind of in love with that company. They're phenomenal. But yeah, with a little bit of setup work, that has really... So anyway, yeah, I wouldn't actually be too worried about splitting those 4 again if it's required. Oh gosh, that looks amazing. I'm not sure if it is required, but we'll see. However, the shape of the guitar. The shape of the guitar. We're not going V, but we are not going to try and make this look traditional, because that would be boring. I feel I deserve a cup of tea now. Scraper blade. Sandpaper. Sanding. I'm going to be doing a lot of this, so we're going to speed through the process. I've made a percussion instrument. In the next video, I'm going to create some wedges. I am going to install them into the body. I'm going to finalize the shape of the guitar. And I am hopefully, not going to disintegrate all of my work. Thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe. Hit that notification button. If you're watching this series and you haven't subscribed, it makes me sad. And don't forget, you can win the guitar. It could be yours. Go to crimsonguitars.com. If you're watching this video as it goes live, that is still an option. So check out crimsonguitars.com. There's a giant sale of all sorts of things, and any purchases there of our Luthier's tools, supplies, training, all of that jazz, will enter you into a competition to win this instrument when it's finished. I need to go and sit in a dark room somewhere and relax. See you soon. Goodbye. Did I sweat on the fretboard? That wasn't real sweat. We faked